After studying European studies at your college, had you decided that you wanted to enter the banking world and end up ultimately creating your own bank?
Well, that's a great question because I didn't think I would ever start my own bank. I mean, when I graduated from school, I was young, and the only thing that I did know is I wanted to be part of a management training program. I always felt that I like to lead. Um, I like to help organize things, and the only companies at the time that were offering a formal training program were banks. So I applied to, 4 banks, and I got 4 offer letters, and I picked one of them. And that's what started me into banking. Crestar Bank was the first bank I ever worked at, and it gave me all of my banking training. They had a formal program. We had classes. I had to take accounting through them. I mean, it was a true management training program. I was at that organization for a while, and I was recruited to a small bank in DC that I helped grow, and I ultimately became the COO of the bank. And we sold that bank to United Bank, which is a regional bank in our market. And when I sold to United, my former CEO asked me what I wanted to do. My son was 2, my daughter was 6, I was 36 years old, and he said, "You've been running this bank. If you want to start a bank, I'll give you my money." And so I didn't think anything of it at the time. My retirement lasted 3 weeks, and then I started getting bored, and I said, well, let me look into starting a bank. And so I started looking into it, and again, developed a plan, and just sort of marched along the plan and brought most of the employees back with me from my old bank. So building relationships is really important.
And since you started your own bank, what qualities do you use in your everyday life as a leader?
Well, I think I'm a very good communicator. I think that leading an organization, you have to have a vision. A vision by itself is not sufficient. You have to be able to communicate that vision. And so I think my vision was to start a community bank and become the premier community bank in our market. And in the 12 years we've been at, we went from being at the bottom to being, the 3rd bank in the area. We're the 3rd largest of all the community banks right now that started since 1980.